Do you feel like you have a fear of getting too close to people?
Yeah, well, in that case, yeah, I would say fear is a good thing. You need to have fear to protect yourself sometimes against yourself. So having fear on that level where you have to be overprotective of people getting close into your circle so uh, they could take the information you give them or the vision you show them and use it against you, yeah, I'll say yes.
But like even the people that you have in your personal life, like,
Yeah,
family and stuff,
that
do you
you can't,
keep
I
them
can't
at a
turn that shit
distance?
off. I think that's a good thing, though. I think that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I don't shun out. People usually, yeah, I learned that through my life. People shun themselves out. You know what I'm saying? When you don't give them the leverage or the rope to really save them. You gotta let, you gotta give a motherfucker a rope and see if they hang themselves with it. That's what I believe in. I'm not fearful to have somebody in my circle and convey their words or their thoughts with me uh, and let them get away with it. I question it. I see it. I got enough wisdom. That's where wisdom comes in. That's why these gray hairs are merited and it's beautiful to me. Instead of trying to, dye my beard, change the color of who really I am. So, I believe that those strands of wisdom help humanity, humans, throughout years. That you went through these things and you've seen this before. When they trying to do, throw the lies in there, throw the gas in there, like you're not understanding what it is. And then you have to judge, you have to be critical of those you choose because that's the choosing process. When you let somebody in your circle, they have to have a certain filter where they have to go through. They have to show you if they're merited to be in your circle. So it only intensified my selective, process of who's around me.
But like, what about your real friends and your family? Do
Real
you?
friends got to show you if they're real or not. That's it, man. Even those that you knew for years, they got history with you. They got to show you if they're real or not. So,
But do you feel like you purposely keep them?
you're supposed to. I think everybody should purposely do this. I think that. I believe I'm a believer of this because I've seen so much fakeness of how they could infiltrate and they could get by when real situations, life shows a real, or put them through a real situation or puts me through a real situation. They disappoint. So I'm tired of being disappointed. So how can I be a better judge of this? How can I be a better prepared for when real life hits your life, and it's a situation where friendship is to be valid and to be shown for your fellow man or your fellow brother or your fellow husband, fellow boyfriend, whatever it is. They have to choose certain things, and if those choices are not being voiced out or represented, then that's not your friend. That's it. They're not your people. And you got to understand this, because that's going to make you better. It's going to be better for you to choose the next person with those kind of uh, criterias, like characteristic. When you choose somebody's going to be in your circle, how they going to represent you, you got to worry about that.
But you don't think that it's a double-edged sword that you push
Of course
people
it
away?
is. It's okay. Those that are kept away and strong to be around me and built and suited up to be around me because I know the mission I'm on. So I'm the one that's putting out the test. Life is the one that's putting out the test because I'm following my journey, my vision. So my vision is a positive vision. It's a righteous vision. It's a vision that I know God set me on. So life itself is going to show you who's built to be in you. You know how many people show me they're not ready, but they wasn't. I could have chosen to be my friend, but they wasn't right for my mission. You know how many people I've seen through just our interviews and how they speak. You know how many people show themselves for who they are, and I'm grateful for that. Even if they went against me, negative, and they had the wrong assessment about me, I'm so grateful for them to show me that. And I actually respect them a little more because, I respect life a little more, you know what I'm saying? And understand God more because, people are going to show you their character when they're put in a situation where they got to show you their character. So when you're doing good and everything is gravy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's so happy and they tell you anything you want to hear. and they act like they're going to do certain things that are supposed to be done by friends, by real guys, real people, real women who got your back, not just for their own motives or another motives. That's not your, well-being. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy to see the traitors and the betrayers, the ones that, saying I thought, um, would do certain things for me that only friends would do. I'm glad when they show themselves and say the fact that they wouldn't go against what I thought they would do, because it's only showing
Isn't
me
it a
truth.
lonely road?
Huh?
Isn't it a lonely road?
It depends on where you're going. My road, I know this is a lonely road because I'm trying to get to a point that I know that it's not a popular road. But at the end of the day, the truth lies there. And the truth that I'm trying to get to is to be as fair as I could be. As fair as I could be. And as fair as real reality and truth could be. And that's just let everybody get the merit they deserve. Don't add nothing. Don't take away anything. Even if they're your enemy or they did anything wrong, say what is right and what's true, how it really happened. That's all I'm saying. And the reason I've been, uh, purposely like portrayed to be taken out of the equation of something, an empire that I know I built, merits that I know I did. And you see the enemy taking credit for those things. These are the same enemies that shitted on you and said you didn't have the skills to do it. They played the opposite shit to you so they could use you. I'm not going to get, or let anybody take advantage of me like that. You know what I'm saying? When oppressions was going on, when I seen Tony Sunshine, in the hotel room where I was having an argument with somebody that was close to the top, like Full Flex and Fat Joe, and I'm standing up for them because they was getting mistreated and beat up on tour. And I'm there, and Tony Sunshine is cracking the window. And then when we all look over there because we heard the screech on the door, and he closes the door because he didn't want to step out that room because he was too scared. I see people like that. I was fighting for their rights. I'm fighting for their rights, their fucking, artistical right, friendship rights in a live situation against the oppression that they was going through. For them to close the door there and never come out, and then come out sticking up for the oppressor, that is not right. That is disgusting. That is something that
Wait. Can you go into detail?
I just gave you an example, my brother. I just gave you an example. You heard it right. You heard it right. I don't need to rewind that. I'm just trying to tell you, those are little things that I went through, and I know about these people's characters. You know what I'm saying? When they was all yes men and I wasn't. But I wasn't a yes man because I'm sticking up for our crew.
Right.
For the word of an artist, the rights of the artist, the say so of us just being artists in a situation of that. You know what I'm saying? Of me standing up for them when they wouldn't stand up for themselves, and then get rejected and get played out later on where the same victim goes against me for me sticking up for them. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's appalling. Like that's something that is, to me, it's so laughable. I wasn't paying attention to it. It was like, yo, these niggas know better. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Get out. So, it's just so disrespectful that I never gave it a light to where I even believed it. Like, yo, these niggas got the nerve, the nerve. So that's how disgusted I feel about the Tony Sunshines of the world. Uh, you know, Armageddon knows better. That's why he still didn't do an interview like that, because he knows the situation. These people could tell you that I'm 100% right, and I played my cards just like that inside that, but they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I give love to that to Armageddon. At the end of the day, even though we went through our things, just because he was on Joe's side, that he didn't speak out. He stood silent. He stood silent, and that bothered me too. A lot about people, they rather stay silent. And to me, it means that they know I'm telling the truth. But I expect everybody to just know that the fact that they're not even bringing that subject and even answering those kind of questions is because Cuban is right. But it doesn't go as far as them really stating their life. What like being men enough or individuals enough to stand up and say Cuban Link is right, and that would mean the world to me. That would mean appreciation to those that I put my neck out for. You know what I'm saying? When nobody would put their necks out for them. You know what I'm saying? Things I've done, my recognitions, my attributes to things. Uh, just like when I wrote the Senorita song for Puppy, this nigga got the nerve to get on with Jadakiss and say that he wrote it, taking attributes for something I made, my creations. You know, the same nigga that was saying that I'm whack, that I'm this and that, trying to portray this to the world to take away from my character, my talent. But yet he takes credit for a song and a hook that I made in front of the whole world. And nobody, even from them, could say, yo, that nigga J. Cole live. Cuban wrote that. Tony Sunshine could say that. Armageddon could say that. Prospect could say that. They know I did that. But they don't want to speak up on that on my behalf. A lot of other people could. And it's a lot of situations like that that makes me believe these are cowards. And these are the same cowards that stuck up for, which bothered me even more.